advisors in schools like really don't prepare people to be entrepreneurs. They prepare them to get into colleges. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's also a huge missed opportunity for a lot of people that's what they're really good at, is running a business or being able to make something and sell it, right? So we try to interview a ton of different variety of people on purpose, because it's sometimes when you think about, oh, I want to own this kind of business someday, it's really overwhelming to think about where even to get started to find resources for that.
Now, you actually did have someone in your family that was an entrepreneur, because your dad was doing mediation work. Because you two were fighting.
That's true. I don't think he charged a commission for that, though.
Yeah.
Hey, that is a profession you can interview people about, mediation work. Instead of going to court, a mediator sits people down and lets them fight it out, without going to court. So.
Are you offering your services to us?
No, not me. Not me. I would not dare get in between you two. Yeah.
That's probably a good choice.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad that you two are so much fun, because of Ruthie. And the reason is my mother's name was Ruth, and I never liked her at all.
So that can be the redeeming Ruth in the scenario.
Yeah, exactly, because you don't run into Ruths or Ruthies very often anymore, to tell you the truth. So how'd you get that name, by the way? Because that's not a kind of a modern name for your age.
Yeah. So Ruth, my full name is Ruth Eliza, but everybody always spells Eliza wrong. So I just go by Ruthie.
Ruth Eliza. All right. How did you get that one?
Eliza is a derivative of Elizabeth, and my mom's sister is named Elizabeth. So I was named that. And then Ruth, I honestly, I think it's just because of the biblical character Ruth, but otherwise I don't know.
Oh. It's also because the first three girls are all R's.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. There's 7 people altogether, right? There's a funny comedian on Dry Bar Comedy. It's all clean comedy.
Yeah. And
he says, they named me Lemangelo because my mother liked lemon jello. So I'm just plain old Tom over here. So
I'm sure we can figure out some good nicknames for you, my friend.
Well, that was my next thing is since I'm having you on my podcast, you kind of owe me. And I don't want to get out of here without getting a nickname. Now, you can follow up later with it, but I have a couple already. One is called the Prank Master from the entertainment company I had. I was telling you about where we custom designed practical jokes. And the other one is called the King of Ka-ching, because my email goes ka-ching when an order comes in. And so you're going to have to, you can't use those two. In other words, you got to think up something else.
Oh, well, right. Thanks for narrowing it down for us.
you can reveal it. I'm going to be on your podcast one of these days, so you can reveal it there.
Okay. I am so excited to introduce you as that with no context to you.
Yeah.
Are those?
Well, do whatever you want. It's your show.
Are those self-proclaimed nicknames that you give to yourself?
Well, the Prank Master was the name of the company when we did 4,000 custom designed practical jokes up and around Washington, D.C. And so I think the newspaper, when I was written up in the Washington Post or something, they called me the Prank Master. And then one of my mentees, for years, I'd just been doing that. People come and actually live in this house with me for an immersion weekend. And the thing's going off all weekend, this ka-ching noise. And so she said, "You're the king of ka-ching, aren't you?" I said, "I guess I am now." Yeah, so it kind of caught on. Yeah. So we got to take a brief sponsor break. And when we come back, we're going to ask Bekkah and Ruthie what's a typical day look like for them and how they stay motivated. I always say that ahead of time so they can think about it while I'm running my mouth over here.
Okay.
So anyway, folks, about 22 years ago, I kind of turned the internet marketing guru world on its head because guys at my level were charging 50 or 100 grand up front to teach the stuff that they knew. And I knew a lot of these people that you give them 50 or 100 grand, they'd be hiding out in a snowdrift in Minnesota or something, so that they wouldn't help you if they take the money. So what I did is I said,